The expectations for this expedition are very, very high. And I think it's because it's the first one that we've had the US, Australia and India and other countries combining to actually have the expedition.
When humanity goes to explore space, it's not going to be America or India or China or Russia, it's going to be humanity that explores this, right? So this international collaborations happening like we're having now at Spaceward Bound is so important to develop this almost exploration spirituality that is needed to explore space properly by humankind.
The other Spaceward Bounds that I've done have been more focused along like one science research project, whereas this one we have a huge variety of different scientists and different groups looking at different things.
Other expeditions were small expeditions. This is quite a big, 32 people at a time. We've never been here.
Which has been great because you can see how all those different projects relate to each other and relate to astrobiology.
What India has to offer up here in Ladakh is a high altitude, cold desert.
The sites we are going to have a variety of extreme environments.
Leh and Ladakh is the nature's laboratory, which is providing us so many opportunities at one place within a very close range. We can see different types of environment where we can make collection.
Ladakh is just incredible from like a geology point of view. Like when we were in the car driving past all these amazing mountains and stuff.
Some of the mountains that we were looking at here were like kilometers high, and you're just like, wow, look at them.
So it's a really special place.
The key thing that Tata Motors is providing is a reliability and mobility for us to get to these places.
Here, your vehicle is your lifeline, you know, like you're totally dependent on getting out there and getting back.
Part of my work is getting several samples in from different environments, particularly also the snow, the permafrost, or the ice.
The main goal of this expedition for us was the main core of the technology that will be part of the Habit instrument that will be flying into ExoMars 2020 mission. We don't know if we will discover something new, but at least it was a really good Mars analog.
By Mars analog, I mean the sites which can mimic the conditions which we expect in old or present Mars.
I actually saw the environment here for the first time and said, wow, this is Mars.
So I felt like a bit on an alien planet.
I didn't expect to see really any life here. I expected it to be very barren. The landscape is much different. There really is a lot of life, and there's a lot of beautiful animals, flora and fauna.
What we see here in every way is just beyond my imagination. I look out the window and I want to go there. Maybe Tata Motors can take me there.
But I've always been interested in the fusion of the Tibetan culture with a little bit of the Indian culture, as well as the geographical expanse here. So now I have the opportunity to do everything at once, fulfill my cultural interests, geographic interests, as well as my scientific interests.
So I really feel like I'm in a different country from India. I felt like as soon as we left Delhi, I went to another country.
It's India, and that's very new for me too. I've never been to Asia before, let alone India.
I love that cultural experience that we're having as well.
Every Spaceward Bound has a theme. That's the beauty of this program. It's not a rigid scientific expedition. It gives you that liberty of going to a different place and working with the local group, the science group of that region, and the students as well.
We're meeting local communities. We are meeting the extreme rich and we're extreme poor. And we meet kids, and they are the hope of the future.
Kids love it when you give them the chance to do an experiment or make and design something for themselves, even on their rockets today. For kids to put their own name onto something that they've made, it shows that they've got pride.
You can also inspire people with science.
I have my students, my high school students, make these tiles. see what grows under them. I have these all over the world.
I'm interested in how art survives in extreme environments, how it embeds itself in those synergies between art and science, and how it changes people and how it builds social cohesion and shared meaning. People in this team, everybody has their specialities and they're very good at different things, and we have a common denominator.
We are crazy, in a sense. Like, we love what we do, and we'll try to do whatever we can to get it done.
And we learn from each other. Everybody's very generous, very dynamic, extremely interesting, lots of skilled people here, and I've learned so much during this tour. So the expectations, fantastic.